In the heart of bustling cities, amidst the rush of daily life, there are stories that often go unheard. These are the stories of transgender individuals, people who face unique and daunting challenges. For many, the journey of life authentically is made with hostility, violence, and even sexual harassment. This documentary sheds light on their experiences and how they find strength in the face of overwhelming adversity. Sexual harassment is a pervasive issue that affects millions, but for transgender individuals, the threat is often more acute. According to the recent studies, transgender people are more likely to experience sexual harassment and assault than their cisgender peers. The reasons are rooted in societal prejudice, ignorance, and lack of legal protection. Back then in India, the transgender were treated as demigods and their presence were taken as a blessing. But now the scenario has changed and the blessing have turned into a curse. The trauma inflicted by such experiences leaves deep scars, both physically and mentally. For many, this leads to several depression, anxiety, and other physical disorders. Depression and physical disorder is one of the most common mental health issues faced by those who have endured sexual harassment and assault. For transgender individuals, this is compounded by the daily struggles and acceptance and identity. Sexual assault can trigger a cascade of mental health issues. The feeling of shame, guilt, and helplessness are overwhelming. In transgender individuals, these feelings can be exacerbated by social rejection and discrimination, leading to depression, PTSD, and even suicidal thoughts. But it is important to remember that depression is not a sign of weakness but is a condition that can be treated. Many transgender individuals are seeking help and finding ways to reclaim their lives from physical disorder too. And following ahead, there are many tips and techniques to find these physical disorders and depression which are caused by such bad events. Organizations and support networks are essential in this fight. They provide resources, legal assistance, and emotional support to those in need. Speaking to a therapist who specializes in trauma, sexual harassment, or depression can help you process your feelings and develop coping mechanisms. Cognitive behavior therapy and trauma-focused therapy such as EMDR are effective for many people. If you are under depression or feel overwhelmed, a psychiatrist may prescribe a medication to help balance to your mood. This can be a temporary or long-term solution depending on your needs. Confide in trusted people who can offer you emotional support. Sometimes by just having someone listening can be incredibly validating and healing. Consider yourself joining a support group for survival of sexual harassment or assault. Sharing your experience with others who understand can reduce feeling of isolation. Mindfulness and relaxation is very necessary. While you can achieve this while doing meditation, yoga, or journalizing can help ground to you and reduce the stress. Exercise release can also help you to improve your mood and combat depression. Engaging in creative activities like art, writing, or music can also be a way to express your feeling and process trauma in a safe and constructive manner. And one should also understand how to set boundaries and reclaim their control over their life. If possible, create distance from the person or situation that caused the harassment. Setting clear boundaries and seeking legal action if appropriate and can help you regain a sense of control over your life. You should also know your rights. Research your workplace or institution policy regarding sexual harassment. In many places, there are legal protection and support systems in place to help. And importantly, it is important to remind yourself that what happened to you is not your fault. Practice being gentle with yourself during this time. Recognizing the healing is a process and may take time. Sometimes taking actions against harassment, whether to advocacy or raising awareness, can empower you and turn your pain into a purpose. However, only pursue this is when you feel ready. Depression often makes people want to withdraw from others. Try to stay connected with your loved ones even if it feels difficult. Social connection is important protective factor against depression. If you ever feel overwhelmed or unsafe, please reach out to the hotline of crisis services that you are not alone in this. The hotline services are also provided by Indian government who provides psychiatric services free of cost. If you are someone you know is struggling with depression caused by sexual harassment, reach out. There is help. There is hope, and you're not alone. We all are together. We can fight this together and we can stop this.